Hey guys, I know it's been a long time since I uploaded one of my famous videos. Yeah, I've been a little bit preoccupied, with these stupid damn kidney stones the last few months, and it's kind of, taken a toll on me. And as many of you know, I had the ESWL procedure, mostly known as lithotripsy, and wasn't that bad. It was for a 7.5 millimeter stone, and it was a pretty cut and dry, pardon the pun, cut and dry procedure. Was it went as well as it could have been. I had I was nervous going into it, but it was very painless, and I didn't even have pain for this one. Actually, it was just kind of sitting at the bottom of my kidney, and they went and they blasted it away, and I go next week to see if it all came out. I was passing the gravel like crazy, so I'm pretty sure, I'm about 90% sure that I pretty much got all of this out of me. But yeah, no, I know it's been a long time since I've actually updated a video for the for the metal group, and there is a lot going on. With I don't really want to touch into too much metal news or anything, since a lot of the things that are happening, already kind of happened. So last time I was going to do a video, I wanted to talk about the whole Queensryche situation, and the whole thing with Todd Latour and Jeff Tate with his version of it and everything, and that's pretty much cut and dry now. The smoke's already cleared, and I think we already know who came out on top with that one. But as it stands, yeah, I do like the new Queensryche with Todd Latour. I find it's a very enjoyable record. It's not, but the thing is like a lot of people made it out to be uh, this phenomenal like metal saving record, and it's not quite that level, but it's definitely a lot better than what the actual Queensryche has been doing for the last, since Promised Land for me. So I'd say it's really a win-win for the fans. It's definitely going to be ending up on my year-end list so far, and so that's pretty much it when it comes to Queensryche. I'm trying to see the other big news that I've been wanting to say is that we're going to be what I wanted to do from the beginning was kind of turn this into a metal community. Now, there's so many people that I mean, that's really what it is right now. But I want to be able to focus on things that just aren't just metal based, but really the metal fans' point of view based on different subjects, such as comics, video games, movies, and that's really what I want to do to bring it all together. I am looking at renaming the group and rebranding it, and hopefully try to get some kind of a more consistent level for the blog, and for maybe turn it into a video, a vlog or an actual blog, in which I will update it accordingly. And I'd like to also try to see if I can get maybe any of you guys that do any kind of videos, and I would that would definitely kind of bring everything together here at this point. The other big news, as many of you know, I have actually purchased an iPod. I am in the digital age now. After well, I mean, I held off for years, and I happen to like it. I wasn't too warmed up to the idea at first. I was used to the way MP3s sounded back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and times have changed with the AAC files and lossless files. I'm able to have like a nice happy medium here, and actually more than a happy medium, because I ended up actually kind of pimping things out a little bit, and I ended up getting getting a pair of these babies right here, which are there we go. Audio-Technica ATH M30s. Yes, I do not know the brand by heart, but these are they happen to be really, really good headphones. And along with that, I also picked up, which I do not have with me right now, is a headphone amplifier, which is able to bring the sound that I really really want from the iPod. You know, and I rip everything at 256 AAC, and I can't tell a difference between that and CD quality. I think it sounds perfectly fine. There's no, there's no tinny drums. The bass and everything's where it's supposed to. And actually, these headphones make everything sound really, really nice. It's got a nice crisp flavor. Crisp sound. It's got a really crisp sound, and everything you can hear equally. The bass doesn't overpower anything. So if I was to actually, this is kind of an impromptu review of these ATH headphones. I would definitely, recommend them over like the Beats by Dr. Dre, which I thought them along with the Bose headphones were way too bass heavy. Definitely drowns out the guitar. So if you're looking for for a good pair of headphones as a metal fan, I would definitely recommend the HTH. They're affordable. When I say affordable, they're $99. It cost me about $100. But honestly, I don't see another pair of headphones coming close to this for what I want, and from what I have in my budget, and it does the job. Cut plain and dry, it does the job. So I ended up getting the iPod. I think it's it's very nice. It's a nice protection case there for it. And as many of you guys know, I have a pretty huge metal collection, and most of I don't really go into other genres all that much, so it's mainly metal. So it ended up being I think I ended at about somewhere in the 950 CDs I actually ripped onto there. And then I started discovering the joys of iTunes, which another thing I said I would never do, but honestly, it sounds just like CDs. There's no difference with it at all. If anyone's looking to go into the digital age, I would definitely recommend it. There's, and the thing is, it's a win-win situation, because there are some albums on Amazon that I can find for a hell of a lot cheaper, for maybe $1 or $2. Well, Amazon actually boosted up their shipping price now to $4 for media like CDs. So. But honestly, I find some of the more rare albums, like the just recently I was looking for Bloodbound Tabula Rasa, and ended up where this album is like so far out of print that it was going for like 20 and 30 on eBay, and iTunes had it for $9. So I don't get the artwork. I mean, I get the artwork. I don't get the booklet or anything like that, but it's a small price to pay for what really ends up being quality. One thing about the headphones, I will say this, depending on the genre of metal that you're into, if you're into more of the extreme death metal and black metal, what you are going to want to do is play around with the actual, if you're using, if you're using the headphone along with the headphone amp, what I would do is definitely play around, with the EQ settings inside of the iPod itself. I found a nice happy medium for, really what I do. And with the headphone amp, you can actually, there's a way to actually reduce bass, there's like 3 or 4 settings. I wish I had it here to show you. There's just, you just press a button and it goes into a different mode. And between playing with that in conjunction with doing, maybe the presets or any of the EQ, I found that the EQ rock setting, along with a bass reduction, actually made it sound very even. It was a very even sound, and but no, I'm hell of a lot of happy with it. There's, really, it was a hard transition, but it went pretty good. It actually wasn't as hard as I thought. It took me about what was it? About 3.5 weeks, almost a month, to really get everything, all my entire CD collection onto there. And no, it's been really good. There's no more CD piles on my bed when I want to listen to music. I can actually listen to it on the go. Now I have an excuse to walk my dogs more often. So I am so it actually does work out really well. Trying to think if there was, there's just so much going on, and you guys know I do this on the fly. There's only one take, so trying to think if yes, okay. So as many of you guys know, some people I invited, some people I didn't, only because I thought it was too far and I didn't want to have, another invite, in your events list. But I am doing my annual metal barbecue this year. I originally had it for, what was it? It was supposed to be like in about a week or two, I think, or no, sorry, middle of August. It was supposed to be August 24th or some shit like that. And well, with everything that happened, I ended up having to take some time off of work, and so I'm just to try to recoup a little bit and to try to get back in track with work and to be able to have the financial obligations that I have to do first. This was actually $1,000 ESWL surgery I had, when with not having health insurance, it can kind of suck. So but I'm going to be doing the metal barbecue again this year. I'm going to have it. It's going to be September 14th at my house. And again, if there was anybody that I invited that does want to come, you can just give me a quick instant message on Facebook, or email me on Facebook or whatever, and I can definitely get you invited. And we really, like I had said before, the only thing I had said it in the actual event, for people that have the event, they've seen this already, they know that I can't, in the years past I was able to have people come over and from like a different state or something and stay over because I had the room. I have completely no room now. I have a home office here, and my mother and my girlfriend also do the they board dogs for the weekend usually, and probably going to fall on a weekend where we're going to have it. So but I can help anyone with travel accommodations in terms of being able to pick you up from a train station. I'm close to Linden Station, or any other station you want to come into in terms of train. Also, there's buses here, so and I can also drop you off at the end of the night. But that's really about it in terms of the metal barbecue. So if anybody does want to come that wasn't invited, and wasn't wasn't a rep on you guys, it was just the fact that I know that there's so many event invites, but if there's any way you guys can make it from out of state, I know there's a lot of new people from Pennsylvania that Heather had brought in here. I would really like it if Heather came. I mean, finally, we had talked about it for a long time. I understand, she's got the kids, she's got the hubby, and she is pregnant right now. I'm not sure when she's due, but again, congratulations to her, as with that. And if she did want to come, of course, it is welcome. And I'd like to see some old people from the old chat as well. I mean, it's been a long time since some of you guys I've never even met before, but it would be really cool if it's going to be, I don't do the traditional barbecue. I always, have some kind of catering of some sort, or I prepare my own food. It's not just a typical burger, hot dog type of thing. So, and now that I got the iPod, it's you guys pretty much have at disposal my entire music collection in random order, which should be fun. So I'm just gonna keep this kind of briefer than my more brief, I should say, than my other videos I've done in the past, and I do look forward to going and doing more of these, at a later date, and as I see fit, I'll try to see if I can do some album reviews. But yeah, look for again, with the metal group, I am looking to go and rebrand it. I am looking to turn this into more of a metal community, where we will, of course we talk metal, but we also want to try to incorporate, and that was why I was given those questions a while back. I wanted to see exactly, want to gauge people's interests and everything on, other interests other than metal, there's actually a lot I want to do, with not even, even just the type of people that, and the kinds of people that we have. There's a lot of females that are into metal. I want to be able to represent them. There's a lot of, there's a huge gay community that is into metal and hard rock. And, we definitely want to go, so I kind of want to combine kind of everything, make it be a very tight-knit community where, we can just discuss anything and everything. And, that's just, I'm really trying to bring it home right now, and it's just hard to explain. I probably better for this in like more of a text form when I can kind of combobulate all of the ideas. So anyway, for now, I just want to let you guys know I'm always thinking of you guys. It's great having everyone here, all of the new people that have joined here, and I absolutely love each and every one of you. And I do hope that people that can make it to the barbecue can, because it's going to be a blast. Peace out, and metal on!